HarperCollins presents Departure 37 by Scott Carson, read by Mia Barron, Johnny Heller, and Catherine Ho.
October 25th, 2025. Brian Grayson knew someone was dead almost as soon as the phone rang. Midnight in Minneapolis, a Marriott by the airport. Brian woke in the dark with a groan of protest. He had 3 hours more to sleep before rolling out for a 6 a.m. haul to Los Angeles. 3 blissful hours, damn it. But the iPhone on the nightstand didn't care. The shuddering of its vibration against the wood more aggravating than the ringtone itself, which was set to the old Oasis song, "A Bell Will Ring." No bells should ring at midnight, literally or figuratively. He'd set the phone on Do Not Disturb, but there were exceptions for that list. Delta Airlines and family. The former called more often than the latter, and that was good. Work would need him in the middle of the night. If all was well, his family shouldn't. The ringtone was individual to his 78-year-old mother, or someone using her phone. She'd heard the Oasis song in Brian's car once and announced that she liked it, and that struck the family as amusing because the song had been new then, and she'd seemed old to all of them. That new song was now 20 years old. Nobody left in the mix could laugh at aging. He fumbled out of the tangled sheets and swept the phone off the nightstand. The display confirmed what the song promised. Mom was calling. Midnight Central Time was 1 a.m. on Nantucket, and Melinda Grayson wasn't calling anyone at 1 in the morning unless someone had died. Brian was so sure of this that he let the phone ring, wondering whose tragedy he should brace for. His father was already 3 years in the grave, and his mother wouldn't have heard news about Brian's ex-wife before he did, which meant it was either his sister, her husband, or, please know, their son, Brian's nephew. Answer it. But he couldn't. He was thinking about the text message his nephew had sent him not even 2 months earlier. A photo of his first driver's license paired with an Indy 500 GIF. Funny kid, Matt. He was a damn funny... The phone went dark and still. Son of a bitch, he'd missed it. She needed him, and he'd sat there afraid in the dark and let her call go to voicemail. It rang again, the screen illuminating, and Liam Gallagher's voice crooning, "A little space, a little time, see what it can do," over his brother Noel's wicked guitar. Brian accepted the call and put the phone to his ear. "Mom?" His voice was hoarse with unshaken sleep. "Brian." The relief in his mother's voice was nothing but further confirmation of his fears. "Where are you?" "Minneapolis. What's wrong?" He sat up, swinging his feet to the floor, the sheet dropping from his bare chest. "What happened?" "Where are you flying tomorrow?" "What?" "Where are you? Los Angeles. Why do you—" "Mom, do you have any idea what time it is?" "Late. Not too late, though." He checked the glowing red numerals on the alarm clock. 12:07. "It's past midnight here. I think it's plenty late there. What's going on?" "You can't get on that plane," his mother said. "Excuse me." "Do not fly, Brian. Do not even get on board. Not that plane." She sounded utterly confident, and her voice held a grace note of relief, as if she'd caught him just in time. "Promise me." What? Mom, what's wrong with you?" "Nothing's wrong with me. It's the plane, your plane." Brian opened his mouth and closed it again, ran his free hand over his face and shook his head. What in the hell was going on? Melinda Grayson was in competition for the world's least superstitious person. The idea that she believed she'd had some sort of premonition felt implausible. "Did you have a nightmare?" he asked, voice gentle. She'd been alone in that rambling old Victorian since his father died. Too much house, she'd say from time to time, and maybe he should have taken the hint more seriously. Should have helped her get out of the old house, with all its old memories, and into someplace newer and safer and more emotionally sterile. She was 78 years old, living in the house in which she'd been born, in which she'd later raised 2 kids of her own and lost a husband. And that was a lot for an aging mind to take. There were long shadows and old echoes in that home, and just because the family loved it didn't mean it was the right place for her to be. "No nightmare," she said crisply, almost curtly, a voice he remembered so well, a tone she deployed the way a herding dog dispensed nipping bites, telling you to move along. "Now promise me, Brian." "Promise you what?" "That you will not fly, not to Los Angeles, although I don't think that matters." A hint of a question to this last bit.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?